for the 6th time this season. O's were swept in the Bronx. Paul Goldschmidt leads off the game. Swings at the first pitch. Belts it into left field. Trevor Rogers rooted rudely in his return from the IL. Clobbered by Gold. Team in the American League. Aaron Judge takes aim at the next one in the 9th inning.
That's what you call the old-fashioned ambush right there. Look
an 0-2 hole. And he grounds the ball to the left side. Cut off by Kobe Mayo from third. He throws out Judge on the run. The first pitch as well. We'll take it for ball one and used to be in center. At bat 7th. Cowser is in center field batting heroics. 2-0 for Rice, who homered last night. Always seems to. He has homered 13
home runs. A home run last night in game 1 of this series and another bullet off the bat.
He can absolutely sizzle the ball. A left on earth. He throws a strike to Cody Bellinger here.
Ball down low where it plays the best and out of the middle part of the plate.
Bellinger to right center. Cowser gets really good jumps out there. He swings at the first pitch as well. And that's down the line and unplayable.
Righties are hitting .323 coming into this ball game.
Rosario muscles one to left field pretty deep. Sends Ward back out there in front of the warning track. He'll put him away.
2 in the 4-seam fastball. He's going to throw 67% heaters.
And Gunnar Henderson jumps on his first one. Everybody's swinging early tonight.
Changeup.
What's important for the Orioles?
PM's better than the big league average, meaning that 4-seam fastball's got some good high.
He just went right after Taylor Ward, which feels like nobody's done this year. So against the Orioles this year, they've seen the 2nd lowest rate of fastballs. Ward swings and lines the ball to right and out of play. So another 2-2 from Warren to Ward is out of play again. Times than his 79. And he's just not chasing these pitches. He's walks. And he takes strike 3 here. A fastball right. Here's Adley Rutschman. Lead umpire tonight is hit in 6 of his last 7. 2 and 908 on base plus slugging. This 4-seamer zooms right into his bat though, and it'll be a foul ball caught by Goldschmidt. So Trent Grisham leads off against Trevor Rogers. Grisham goes after the first pitch, and he is now. Ryan McMahon takes ball 1.
4 strikes. He wants to get ahead of guys, and so they're hunting those first fastballs are the Yankees.
Left-handed pitching. But the Yankees yesterday and declined to speak to the media post-game. He has had a tough start. Well, a tapper foul by McMahon up the line, and it's 3-2.
Coming back.
And he'll strike out here. Rogers pumps it in. Well, the Yankees officially played. It was a fracture. Turned out it was. He was wrong. But he was a later arrival today, so
probably even a little bit better defensively at shortstop than what Caballero is.
Couple of 95. First pitch breaking ball sweeps out of the zone.
13 career home runs for Pete Alonso against the Yankees.
The Yankees in that series with the O's. Front door sweeper there. Two for Pete. It's a good eye for 3-2. Ground ball to first. Goldschmidt plays the hop. And 4-time. How about to left field? This ball slicing away from Bellinger. And that will land fair on the chalk and bounce up into the netting. Will you take an extra base hit?
That's a good start. That's a really good start.
Tyle make sure of that. Tyler O'Neill gets a start. And did you hear what Craig Alvarez said?
Tyler O'Neill
chases a sweeper there. O'Neill at second. Tyler takes.
Pretty good pitch.
Swing and a miss. A fastball. And Cowser getting a late start.
Well, maybe
the series finale. Got a 2-0 count. And he gets a breaking ball and he skies it into shallow center field. Grisham jogs in to make the catch, and that'll end the game at 3. Trevor Rogers, very efficient start.
Lefty so far this year.
Austin was 0 for 3 yesterday. Both the Yankees catchers are left-handed hitters. Well, shoots one to right. How about that? It was a rare hit against a lefty for him and a hit.
The first pitch fastball. What do you think?
I would have guessed the same. And having a hitter in front of Judge and Rice. Goldschmidt pokes one in the air to right. O'Neill will make the play.
Enters to get to the changeup away.
And starts with a changeup away. But yesterday had a double, but was held to a one.
Looked good. Gave up a couple of runs early. Settled in nicely. Yes, outstanding in relief last night for the Orioles.
On the outside corner, beautifully. Goes up the ladder with a fastball there. Judge fouls it away.
He can have some success by changing eye levels.
That fastball's way. It's exactly what he wanted to do. Fastball and the changeup. There's the fastball. Wells at first. Tried to shove it inside there. And wasn't necessarily red hot coming into the series.
97 this year off lefties.
Rutschman with a throw to second base. It's a little bit late before Rice. That's a strike. There's a 2-1. Rice leans but doesn't offer. And a 3-1 is wide to load him. First pitch to Bellinger. Swinging away. He misses a two-seamer. Get the best of him though. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson races to second. Throws to first. It's not going to be in time. And it's an RBI at first. Flight out to left. Rosario over the top of a changeup. He's been hurt this season. Down to third. That's a fair ball. Mayo from foul ground. Safe at first. He pulled Alonso. That's part of the story of Trevor Rogers' year. It is not the whole. That's not everything. But it is something. And with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. 2-1 to Grisham. Go figure that. Oh, he did keep the ball on the ground well a year ago. Now, this is another long inning for Trevor Rogers. Even pitch second. He never got out of. Fly ball right center from Grisham. Kaiser racing back there. It is gone. McMahon to left field. And 1 pitch later, the inning is over. And a 3-2 Baltimore win. Batting against Will Warren here.
I saw that. That was so good.
Mayo 4 straight at bats. I think any dog lover out there. Go ahead 3-run homer in the 7th last night. Head homer Anthony Santander. Grand slam off Brian Abreu. Kobe can get on to help chip away, and he fouled off a 3-2.
A lot of potential there. He just got to figure out a way to unlock it more consistently.
That's a great take right there. A leadoff walk. You like pickles?
I do.
Well, you can have mine. I'm not a pickles guy, but everything else. See if Jeremiah Jackson can smash a ball back in the starting lineup after a day off yesterday. Fouled away by Jeremiah. 1-2. Line through the first 2 innings. 26-year-old in his 3rd Yankee year. Jackson with a pop-up out of play.
Starts, innings pitch, strikeouts, wins, all those things.
Ground ball toward the middle. Schumann flips it over Rosario. Had a chance for 2. Fielder's choice, E6. Here's Gunnar. Ground ball eats up McMahon at third, and he throws it to Rosario off the base. What is going on? The spot.
Boy, it just feels like the Orioles, with this momentum.
And boy,
the average goes up to 346 off of Will Warren.
In that span.
He can look heater here. And he can look for it again, too. He throws a perfect ball to right to the
51st full count of the year, and he swings away, and he pops the ball up into shallow right. This should not be deep enough to score Mayo with Judge's arm. And Aaron just lobs it to the plate. It's not a good throw. Bases loaded, redemption on the homestand. Takes a breaking ball for a strike with the sacks packed. And he grounds the ball to second. This in the inning. This will end the inning. How about that? Bases loaded, nobody. 6 runs in 3 innings. And Schumann flicks the ball out of play.
We used to call it a killer pitch. I mean, what do you have when you get to 2 strikes to finish a batter?
Breaking ball to Schumann, swept over to Gunnar. Oh, that tomorrow's game time has been changed as well. Well, there you have it. 6:35 up to 105. You can take off work. Your ticket if you're a Birdland member, or purchase a forecast clear in the afternoon. Wells gets a changeup, jammed into shallow right center. Everybody's on the run, and Gunnar sticks his glove out and somehow avoided anybody.
Had he shaved last night?
Maybe he has. Base. So another 2-out hit against Trevor Rogers.
Be careful here.
And he was.
Quality starts. He was averaging 6 1/3 per outing, and then things started to
dazzling or can be scary. I think of the Orioles just all started to go downhill that year.
And this is not the kind of lineup either when you're scuffling a little bit.
Nice. And that's the finishing touch. Well done by Trevor. I see Kerry Watson out there in the Truist Club meeting and greeting with the folks. Strike to Pete Alonso, 1-1. But he's made pitches.
Yeah, he's pitched.
Swing and a miss. Fastball 2-2. Down swinging another heater. That's 3. Performance that's certainly been. He's 10 for 22 in this. Has been very good to the backside. Talking to Joe Girardi before.
Batting average well over 275 now. Guardians went 0 for 10 in that series, man. And since then, he has been outstanding.
Goldschmidt throws him out here. So should be 3 starts in a row for Tyler. This ball to left field. Looking down the line. Bellinger makes a play. He was shaded way over toward. Walker into the game to face Cody Bellinger, and he bends into slider harder than he expected to 72 pitches. Making his Baltimore debut. And for the Houston series, the off day after Boston. Bellinger tomahawks the ball to center. Cowser will get there, and Trevor.
Trent Grisham's 3-run home run.
And once again, the second. So just 73 pitches officially, 46 strikes. Earned run average. And a high slider is a strike. Rosario to center field. Another one for Cowser. 2 down. This happened very late in the day, so we have yet to hear from Craig Albernaz about it.
It's lefty versus righty. Wolfram was the guy I felt like you could bring in a big situation against a lefty.
No, he's been ailing a little bit, and we'll get more on that from nothing. Remains that way as he takes ball 3 from Walker. 3-1. Much closer to the. McMahon fouls the first pitch away. Then Walker was designated wire roulette. Slider strike 2.
37th round pick back in 2017 by the Mets.
A pop fly third base side. And Austin Martin was the first rounder. Back when the draft went that long. And the former. Trying to find the guy who did this. 6-0 Yankees were. They were no hit through 6. Today they are being 1 hit through 4 by Warren. Starting rotation ERA in the big leagues 3.06.
Yet they right at the top in ERA. Hasn't been a challenge. Can't be many.
Well, I can tell you how many games we've had. Hunter Weddlestad is perfect so far in terms of challenges. As that pitch
Sunk the strike zone. We're seeing more walks this year than we did last year. So to me, it's made this. But I love it late in ball games. You know, in big moments.
Warren's 70th pitch is down and away. Wells trying to hold it. 3-2. Just buried him. 5 strikeouts for Warren. Strike 1 to Jeremy. Piloting the drone again. His homestand. That's you were on a video camera for 21-31 last year, so why not? Here's a 1-2 for Jackson. Ooh, sharp ground ball. Oh. And it eats up the second baseman Rosario.
Another error.
Well, the official scorer has adjudicated his passing along information.
Between his legs and underneath his glove. Happy if
don't touch, and maybe that is the reasoning that it wasn't touched, but it's right through his legs. This is going to be this ball. Wells has no idea where it is, and that one's a little bit too close to the handle. It's jammed out to center. Yankees lead 6-0 into the 6th. Mattisville, New York. That is a strike to Schumann. You're been.
I was in high school.
It's way over in the west, right? Buffalo area?
Yep.
3-1 to Schumann. It's chipped toward shallow center field. Here comes Kauser. He'll play it on a hop. Leadoff base. Walker began his college career. Even is in West Haven, Connecticut. I don't want to make our Connecticut fans upset about that. But in Josh's 3rd season, 2019. Minor league season, of course, canceled because of COVID.
Anyway, maybe his best pitch.
There's a nice slider. He strikes out. Gunnar Henderson's at bat in the 3rd inning. No, sorry. They went from 2 errors still to 2. And the Orioles Goldschmidt home run, fly out to single, and a pop-up out of play. Tonight they have 1 hit for 5. There goes the runner Schumann, and a perfect throw by Adley.
Move on.
First pitch swinging. Taylor Ward to the gap in right center. Trent Grisham can't get to it. Team double. He still leads the American League in doubles. Strike from Will Warren. But it's through a lot over the weekend. And that backdoor sweeper will be outside.
His turn.
Well, he's thrown a couple of those.
Hill almost sidearm.
Bouncer to the right side for Goldschmidt. Warren. And the first out as Ward takes. He's over the top of that 2-seamer.
Skeens is the guy.
Well, here's the crazy thing about this. Remember, he is different.
He has that kind of stuff.
3rd, 6-0 Yankees. He takes ball 2. Again. Wow. Just tied.
It's because it sets up that 2-seamer in.
Sammy hacks and misses a high heater. It's 0-2. Down the middle and fisted up the middle by Basayo. Another base hit with a runner in scoring position. Basayo puts it high for Will Warren, and O'Neill drives it into right center. Grisham was shaded toward left center field, and he won't get there. It kicks away from him and from Judge. Basayo's getting the wave around 3rd, and he'll come in
4% of the time. And the 4-seamer after that. And the Orioles are right back in this one.
Kauser gets a splitter and lofts it into right field. Not the big swing that they were hoping for, but they
got to face Aaron Judge.
A little tapper by Judge up the 3rd base line. Cano fields it, and he really had no chance.
Pitch, and the guy just rolls one down the line. Just tops it. Couldn't have stood at home plate and rolled it any better.
He's got Rice and Bellinger now. 2 good lefties.
Yeah, but that's the equalizer right there, and the check.
We can Breaking ball to first, sucked up by Alonso. On to second, one. Gunner back to first, two. Oh, that was pretty. Return to 4 games, not tonight. Better questions, better outcomes. T-Row
on defense.
5 in that third, the big inning tonight. Off the end of the bat, left field. Ward makes the play. Cano faces the minimum. Bottom of the 7th inning. 6-2 Yankees lead the Orioles. They're in downtown Baltimore. Mayo hits a slow ground ball to short. True hop for Schumann, who throws him out. Has been with the O's for 24 years. He talked to Rob, just a junior.
She talked about the size of his legs.
Yes, he did. And he is getting a wonderful new opportunity. She's joining the state of Maryland. Meaningful to her. Jeremiah Jackson down swinging 2 away in the 7th inning. So this is really 2 dream jobs at one. And
Gold Sherry has touched every blade of grass on this field. And
whether a Nelly concert post game, Gunnar Henderson with a scorcher down to first. Wish we had had a bad hop there, but Nicole.
Since then, he's been pretty solid.
Chisholm wasting no time, and he'll fly out on the first pitch he sees loud on the season. Feel for him because the stuff still looks pretty good, but that ERA's.
You get fooled by the ERA, but you got to remember with relievers, because they don't throw a lot of innings. You can't go back and change the pass as much as we want to.
Slider, dot.
Likes the sinker down, likes that slider down.
Did he go? 3-2. Kittredge to Grisham. Ground ball, second base. Jeremiah Jackson on the forehand. 2 strikeouts for Ryan McMahon, who takes 1 wide. Orioles. On third, those are the runs for the Yankees. Disappearing slider to McMahon. Closer. Quick turnaround for the bullpens tomorrow. Pete, a little push shot. Jake Bird's secret, if there is one, is go outside the zone much. Therefore, he doesn't get much chase. He throws.
If you look at you, don't see a lot.
2 strikes on Ward, and that zooms up and in a cutter for the rest of the year. Ground ball through the vacant right side. Well, it's a funny game. You go 0 for 19.
And even inside a little bit, he did hit a lot of home runs, but it's hard to go out and hook balls.
Bird last year gave up. Rutschman pokes one to third, and a leaping McMahon robs him of a hit. Bird's seen that before. Pitching in front of Ryan in Colorado. Breaking ball barreled up to left field. That's a base hit. So Ward and Alonso, the 2 big. And he sees the sinker here, and he grounds it to second. That's exactly what he did when he faced Hill last time. 2 out.
Thinking fastballs is what Tim Hill's going to throw.
Sees it up and away. Fouled off the bottom of the mask of O'Neill. Knocks it into the dirt.
Runners in scoring position.
Swings away and fouls. The 2-2 is inside, and O'Neill has run it full. Find out. Ground ball to third by T.O. McMahon will throw to first and end the inning. The Orioles strand. 4th reliever of the night. The first 3 have pitched extremely well. Josh Walker and his Orioles runners 3 strikeouts. So Tyler Wells returned to the team today. That was a move that occurred very
few outings, but he had settled in nicely before he was sent down.
And Tyler's 8.
He's going to make you beat him.
He's going to be Schumann, Wells.
Changeup he'll use mostly to the lefties, sometimes to the righties.
Outside there, a leadoff to shoot on the base paths. Probably Blackburn time. Right in there with a cutter. 2-1. Shattered bat. Oh, and it busted his bat again.
2 swings, he lost 2 bats, and he's out.
Oh, he's not out. Adley dropped it, and then Adley comes. And there you go. Tyler on the next pitch win. Had their 5th walk. Orioles had their 7th strikeout. First pitch of the game on. Swinging it. It's good cutter. What's going on with pitchers in AAA? Because the big league
Call went down to AAA and say, hey, keep Tyler Wells off the mound.
throw to second on Schumann, and the Yankees might want to stop. And maybe the review operator got a different angle, but that's a good start. Appearances. Swing and a miss here, though, and it's 0-2. John Judge. And he got it, but Judge will challenge.
No way.
Ground ball through the left side. That was a floating changeup. I don't imagine that's where Tyler will single. Ooh. Hello. Against him, 2 outs thanks to the caught stealing. Rice with a fly ball to right field, and this is going to hang up there for O'Neill, so Wells gets out of it. Now David Bednar this year. That's hard to do. He's only thrown 17 innings. Sure. They made 2 errors tonight. There was an error that was taken. Colton jams it out of play. And if you take 2-2 for Colton Cowser, that is a foul tip strike 3. Homestand still having a nice year. Under that fastball, 0-1. Third, although it looked like for a moment they would be. They loaded the base, double play, and that ended the threat. They did get 2 runs in the 6th inning.
1 for 2 last night, but 1 for 12 so far tonight.
A 1-2. Ground ball over to Goldschmidt. And the Orioles down to their final out. At home. They'll be on the road onto this, and the Orioles have an out left. Jeremiah Jackson. Now they have a strike left. And a fly ball up in the air to right. Aaron Judge is underneath it. And the Yankees